Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna do this voiceover for this video just because I'm starting from the very beginning. So another thing I wanted to come on here to talk to you guys about was I won't be doing voiceovers on all of my videos because I feel like my videos are already kind of detailed enough. But if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll answer them. But right now I'm just prepping her nail beds just to remove that shine. She did end up popping her nails off, which I don't recommend. So her nails do look damaged, but I'm just removing the shine off her nail bed just so that way I can apply my tips next. So before I apply my tips, I usually cut their nails if they do have kind of long nails. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like to apply the tips onto what you call it. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Oh my goodness, I'm super bad with voiceovers, so I don't do it. But next I'm going to apply my tips. You want to make sure your tips fit completely, like from side to side. You don't want it to be too small. I'd rather you put bigger tips than smaller tips, honestly, because it determines your shape and lifting. So you want to make sure your tips fit properly. Alright, so next I'm going to cut the nail tips with scissors. I used to use those nail cutters. I forgot what they're called, but they're specifically for cutting nail tips. But I always found that my nail tips would come out uneven, like some were long, some were short, and it was just a mess. But I find that scissors are the best for cutting the tips. And then I line the fingers side by side just to make sure they're even on both fingers. And then after that I'm going to clip the sides of the nail tips. I don't cut too much off. I basically shape it into a tapered square, if that makes sense, and then use the hand file to shape. That's for me personally, because I find that it's better for me that way, because there would be times when I'll cut too much off and then my whole shape would be like off, and I didn't like that. So I just cut it into a tapered square and then use a hand file to shape. Alright, next comes the whole shaping, y'all. This determines how your shaping looks at the end. For me, I don't know about anybody else, but this determines everything. But some people like to shape like shape at the very end, but I like to shape like when I'm like shaping the tips, if that makes sense to y'all. But I do it this way so that way at the end I won't have to file so much. And I don't know how to explain filing to y'all. I'm gonna just let y'all see how I file, if that helps. If it doesn't, if y'all have any questions, just let me know. But I just shape into the desired shape that my clients want, and then I go from there. Next, I'm going to remove the shine off of the nail tip so that way the acrylic could adhere to the nail a lot better. I don't know if this process works. I also have trouble with my acrylic application still. I don't know. I don't know if this step is necessary. I see some who don't. I watch YouTubers like Christina, I believe her name is, and she doesn't prep the nail tips. So I don't know if it matters or not, but this is just what I learned in school, and I don't know, y'all do it, y'all don't, that's okay. But then after that, I use a primer, and then I'm going to apply my acrylic. So some of y'all were coming at me about how I apply my acrylic. It was too runny, I was wasting acrylic. Little do some of y'all know, I just finished school like a couple months ago, almost a year ago. So I'm still learning how to apply acrylic. Like, I still have trouble applying acrylic. It's just not there yet. So I want y'all to understand that I am not the best at applying acrylic. I'm still learning. I've only been doing nails for a year, and it's gonna take me some time. So I hope we don't have to go through this again, because it's just gonna frustrate me. So I'm gonna apply acrylic to all 10 nails, obviously. And I also want to know if you guys want to see me apply acrylic on all 10 nails or 5. I feel like it's easier for you guys to see only one hand instead of having to see all 10. That way my videos won't have to be so long. But if you guys want to, you know what? Yeah, we're not going to do that, because my videos are going to be super long, and I hate when videos are long. That just bothers me. So I'm going to just stick to one hand for now, and then if I decide to do all 10, then I will. Alright, so next I'm going to file, and like I said before, I don't know if I told you guys why I use runny beads, but my acrylics are always runny because I feel like it helps me better when it's time for me to shape. Like, as you guys can see, like, I barely have much filing or drilling to do. That's why my acrylic is so runny. I know some who apply like bigger beads or like the 1 bead method, and their shape is still there. So I mean, do what works for you, but this just saves me a lot of time when it's time for me to shape. Like I said, my shape is already there, so I don't have much filing to do. I know some of you guys are gonna ask me where I got this hand file from. I don't remember, but if I was to recommend a file for you guys, it would have to be the DL Proffessional. That's my go-to hand file. Don't know where you guys can find it. I got it from my local nail supply store, but I'm sure you guys can find it online if you guys Google the name of the hand file. Alright, so next I'm going to clean up around the cuticles with this drill bit. I got this drill bit from Cosmoprof. I think that's what it's called. Is it? Yeah, Cosmoprof. And I believe it was like $20, but this drill bit is like the best. Like, I used to use this other drill bit for cuticles, and I would like cut my clients. Like, I was like, no, I have to find another drill bit. But this one is like the best. Like, you can go over their skin and it won't cut them, but it does the job. So if you're a beginner and you need help finding that perfect drill bit for the cuticles, this is it, sis, because you won't cut a single client, I promise. Alright, so next I'm just going to drill. I don't have much drilling to do, like I said from the beginning. So I just go over it with a sanding bit. And some of you guys were asking me why I use sanding bits. I feel like it works better for me because I have heavy hands. And when I use those, fine drill bits, or not fine drill bits, what is it called? See, I don't even use them and I don't know what they're called. But when I use those metal drill bits, they have, like, my hands are so heavy to the point where I'll leave like ridges on the nail, and I hated that. Like, when it was time to polish, you'll see those ridges like through the polish, and I hated it. So I just started using sanding bits, and it's just like solved my problems. Like, I don't think I will ever stop using a sanding bit, but that's just something that works for me. Once again, if you're comfortable using those metal bits, then go for it. I wish I could, honestly, but I'm comfortable with using a sanding bit right now. And this, I'm actually using a medium sanding bit, and I got it from Kupa, and I like it. It works for me. Alright, so next I'm going to buff out the nail just to smooth it out for my polish application. Alright, so last I'm going to apply polish, and this polish is actually from OPI. I just don't know the name of it. I'll leave it in the description box. But my tip to you guys is to, well, I don't know if you guys do this already. I've seen some who don't, but in between polishes, I make sure that my clients dry their hands with that first coat, and then apply the second coat and let that dry as well, and then put the top coat. I want to make sure, like, you know, their polish is like completely dry, because if you do apply that second coat and the first coat is still wet, that's just a hot mess, and it's just going to be super messy. They're going to mess it up super quick. But that's what I do. And then at the end, I do use a cleanup brush to clean around the cuticles. If I did get polish on the skin, I'll clean it up with a little cleanup brush. And then that's pretty much it. That's my voiceover for y'all. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did a whole voiceover. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. You guys show so much love, and it is truly appreciated. If you guys have any comments, any questions, just let me know and I'll get back to them. I answer everybody's questions, literally. But thank you guys so much. I'm almost at 3K. Can y'all, like, y'all really follow, y'all really subscribe to my channel? Like, I can't believe it. But thank you so much. I don't know if I told you guys already, but I don't think I'll be doing voiceovers unless it's like needed, because I feel like my videos are already detailed enough. But if it does come to a point where you guys really want voiceovers, then I'll try. But I can't promise that I will be in every video. But thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.